Hi Nona. Hi Brookie. So that's the church that somebody on the phone gave Dad, told Dad to give me permission to camp on the grounds here. I'm not gonna lie, it looks creepy. I don't mean any offense to anybody who goes to this church, but church looks creepy. It's all overgrown. I'm not real sure that it's the church I'm supposed to be at, but I'm not walking anymore today. Up there, on that plateau up there, is just parking lot, so there's nowhere to camp up there. Down here is the only spot, and I'm not sure it's on church grounds. There's a fence right here behind the camera, and then this fence here. I'll turn my cart. So I'm connected to the two fences, or handrail and fence. And then right back here is the road. Cars going by, they can see me plain as day. So hopefully I don't get messed with. If I do, I technically have permission to be here. Let's see. Walked 15 miles today. Not because I had to, just because it didn't start to hurt until mile 14. Feeling pretty good. I ate breakfast and lunch and kept both of them down today, but I still feel gross. Within a quarter mile, when I was going through a town called Boiling Springs, I think that's it, Boiling Spring, like 5-6 people stopped and gave me bags full of goodies, so that's neat. That's good. I'm sorry, I'm just tired. Let's see, stopped at a gas station for a while, hung out. A couple guys came in, wanted to know my story. I told them my story. They each gave me 20 bucks, so that's good. I was getting a little cash poor. Service tomorrow here isn't till 11, so I should be able to get out of here before anybody shows up. If I'm not supposed to be here, that is. The sign up there that says when church service is looks really old, so I'm not sure. Again, I don't know if this is the correct church. There's another church about a block that way. Right up the hill up here is the police department, empty, nobody in it. Right behind the church, right up there, is a huge, like, cathedral-looking, like city hall-looking building. Picture the Washington, or the Lincoln Memorial. It looks like that. Huge columns and pillars in front of it, completely abandoned. Vines growing all over it. While the windows are busted out. If it wasn't directly across the street from the empty police station, I might have crashed in there. So you might be able to hear it. Right over here there's a waterfall. I can't really see it. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to see it. And it looks like some kind of mill or factory used to be over there. It's completely covered with vines and ivy and rusted, twisted metal. It'd be some good pictures in the morning, I think. Barbed wire fence. Overall, it was a good day. No new blisters. I'm tired, but my feet aren't any worse walking as far as I did. Mexican restaurant I stopped at wanted to give me some trouble about the dog. They ended up letting me stay, so I'm not going to put them on blast. or they ended up letting me eat there, but it was still I shouldn't have to jump through hoops and try to convince people and argue with them. So, for that reason, I'll leave the name out. A woman there did pay for my lunch. That was very nice of her. Oh, a couple came by and gave me some food and stuff, and the veteran, I assume it was the woman's father, was a Vietnam veteran, and he was, crying, weeping, or his eyes were leaking, we'll put it that way. His eyes were leaking, and he couldn't stop thanking me. He gave me a big bear hug. Another guy, girl and guy in a van stopped by, gave me a little goodie bag from Molly, a bunch of treats. He was a Vietnam vet also, and his eyes were leaking. So it's cool that I'm having some impact on people. 15 miles didn't hurt as bad today as it did on day one. This is the first 15-mile day since the very first day. I feel good. I just feel tired. Last night I was puking my guts out. Today I feel pretty good. Weak, but I don't feel sick. Yeah, Molly's doing really well. She's got all kinds of treats and stuff. I still have to put my rain fly up because at about midnight it's going to get up to about 40% chance of rain. Thank you, Brookie. I guess I'm not one to take compliments well. I told Cody this a couple weeks ago. Even though I am doing what I say that I'm doing, part of me feels like a fraud. I don't know why that is. I don't understand why I have those feelings, but part of me feels like I don't deserve the following that I've got and the help that I've been giving. I don't know why I feel that way. I'm not one to take compliments, I guess. I hope nobody messes with me here. I guess worst case scenario, they'll just make me leave. There's a big bridge right there. I'll just climb down the side of the hill and sleep under the bridge if I have to. I don't know about modest. It's really peaceful here, though. There's hardly any human noise. Car goes by on the road every once in a while, but that's about it. The rest of it's just the waterfall over there. It's like white noise. I'll probably sleep pretty good tonight. I've got the hammock up, and I've got one corner tied off so I don't rock as much. Thanks, Yana. Nice to see you on there. I'm going to get the pillow put in, the rain fly on. I think it's going to be too hot for a sleeping bag. Throw Molly's bed down. She's laying on asphalt right now, but she's already asleep. Thanks, Roger. A lot of uphill. That's the big thing that's kicking my butt right now as far as fatigue. There's a lot of downhill followed by even more uphill. So it's like I'm doing a wave uphill. I know I'm getting into the foothills and the mountains, and that's why it's doing what it is. And I know the mountains are going to suck, and I know I'm going to appreciate all of this practice by the time I get to the mountains, but it's still My calves are screaming. I get up in the morning and I can barely walk for at least 5 or 10 minutes. Kind of stumble around, stretch out my calves, and then I can walk again. There's the road. That's what I keep looking at, if y'all are curious. Making sure nobody's coming up here to mess with me. I've seen 3 cop cars go by. They either didn't see me or they didn't care. Boiling Springs, yeah. Actually, I'm past Boiling Springs at this point. I'm at Cliffside, North Carolina. I don't see any cliffs, but I'll take their word for it. There's an off-road park here nearby for ATVs. Who knows that I'm here? The cops? Yeah, it's creepy. Look at those stairs right there. I already took the Freedom Stroller up those stairs because it was the only way I could see to get into the church. I came in from right down over there, came up here, and went up those stairs and I walked up first, and then I couldn't find any other way in except for there's a long way around over that way, which I wasn't about to go walk. So, like you do with a dolly and a refrigerator, I pulled this thing up those stairs one step at a time. And got up there and waited around for a while for somebody to tell me I was in the right place. Nobody did. Dad couldn't get a hold of the guy that said I could stay there, so I came back down the stairs because there's no way for me to put my hammock up there. There's no trees. There's trees, but they're like this close together. There's no fencing or anything up there. Plus, I'd hate to wake up in the middle of church traffic in the parking lot. And then the grass is just covered in fire ants. So I came down here. At least I can string up my tent, my hammock tent. Tired. I'm losing weight. It looks like I'm gonna have to put another hole in my belt. My legs look disgusting because of it. Like from the knees down, they're all pop-eyed out. But from the knees to my waist, I'm losing weight, but like the skin's not shrinking. So they look like loose bags of flubber. But I'm sure that'll shrink up a little bit, I hope. Anybody got any questions? I don't know what else to say. I'm so tired. I'm brain fried. Oh, look. So this is on the Shelby Star. There I am. So I know you can't read it in the thing because it's backwards, but there I am. That's me. See? Yay, I'm famous. There's Molly. Of course, she wanted a good picture of Molly in the picture. And then, so there's this little blurb here. And it goes all the way down the side of the front page to here. And then I threw away the rest of the newspaper, except for this part. This entire bottom thing is me. So that's super cool. That's a big article. Front page. They got one or two things wrong. They said I'm from Virginia Beach. I think every newspaper that's interviewed me so far has got that wrong. I keep trying. I tell them, I said I'm from Texas, but we left Virginia Beach. But they're in a hurry. They're, you know, scribbling, trying to keep up with my blabbermouth. So when I bought that, I put the paper down and I pointed at the picture of me and I said, "Does that guy look familiar to you?" To the cashier lady. And she was like, "No, I'm not. I don't think so." And I said, "Are you sure? It doesn't look familiar to you at all?" And she goes, "No, I'm sorry. That'll be $1." I gave her $1 and walked out. Yeah, like I said, I plan to read it. I haven't read it yet. I read the first page, the front page, but I didn't read the rest of the article. I was walking. Yeah, I guess I better get the rain fly on my tent, get my bedding and stuff in there, get Molly's laid out. I still got to get her she's got a much longer leash for at night so she can wander a little bit. It's like 10 feet. I got to get her on that one. She doesn't look like she's going to wander anywhere right now, to be honest. She's out, but I love all of y'all. I ate lunch, Mom, and I have bags of heartburn. I got bags of treats and stuff here from people, so I'll eat something. Hey, I got 22 viewers. That's awesome. But anyway, I love you all. Please share. That's the biggest help you could do is share and donate. I know when you look at the GoFundMe page, it looks like I got a lot of cash, but a lot of that was spent before I ever even left. And the rest of it's helping me survive, and it's helping my wife and kids survive while I'm gone. So funds are low. So if you can't, you know, donate 5, 10, 22 bucks, something like that. If not, please share as much as you can. Make your friends share. Go over to their house, knock on their door, hand them your phone, make them share. You guys are going to make this, me finishing this thing, possible. So, I love you guys. If you came in late, I'm sorry. It's going to be a short video tonight. Go back and watch it whenever I post it. Love you. Deuces. Call a veteran. Make them laugh.